Okay, this is Letitia Miller again, recording on August 3rd, 2016, about various curriculum processes, tools, systems, resources, etc. for the next curriculum specialist at Columbia College. This video will give you a brief introduction to the CurricUNET system, just a general overview. I hope to be able to go into depth on some modules within CurricUNET in later videos. Anyway, so here we go. This is the CurricUNET landing page. So when you hear people talking about CurricUNET, what they're doing is they're talking about a web-based tool that is used by Columbia College to develop CurricUNET. This tool is what's known as a third-party tool, meaning that it is designed and developed by a company not affiliated with Columbia. It's not here on campus, it's not at the district, it's something that we pay money to use, and the company actually is based in Idaho. That company's name is GovernNet. And GovernNet develops this tool for any number of campuses, not just in the California Community College system, but other colleges in the state as well as across the country. CurricUNET is a tool in which faculty and staff and administrators can develop, update, archive, and review curriculum proposals. So here is the URL for the website. What I would strongly suggest is that right away you save this as a favorite to your web browser. In the past, Firefox on the PC side was recommended for people using CurricUNET. I've used it very easily on the Safari side since I have a Macintosh, but go ahead and save it as a favorite. I put it right on my favorites bar and I edit it because it's short. The reason why I do this, Columbia College CurricUNET, is because I have all of these items that I visit regularly in my role, including weather. Anyway, so this is the login. What you would do is work with Brian Sanders, your supervisor, and or the instructional office technician who's currently held by Bella, to set up a login for you, which would be your username. Mine's Miller LE, and my password, and I've set it to automatically remember it. So I hit OK to log in, and what it does is bring me into the system and where I can see all these options of things that I can do. Now, as a curriculum specialist, you're going to be known what's called as the super admin, meaning that you have a high level of interaction and access in the system, more so than most on campus. As a super admin, you can add and discontinue users, you can view proposals at all levels of the process, and you can basically access more information than the average user. So here under the left as admin, these are your admin options that you see, and this is your personal preferences. This is where the build module, where we build things like courses and degrees and certificates and packages, which we do not actually use on this campus. And then this is where you do your tracking, and these are links. This is all customizable. We would work with GovernNet to help edit these or update them should they become obsolete. And then this is the CurricUNET search field, which allows you to go in and search curricula of other institutions. But by and large, you're going to spend most of your time in, first in order of importance, the build module, the track module, and the admin module. So let's first go in and look at courses. When you click on courses, what it does is it defaults you to the courses side of the module, to the first discipline in the alphabet. So in this case, it's anthropology, A-N-T-H-R, which is the prefix. And to navigate between disciplines, you can scroll down here to find active and some inactive disciplines in the system. Here is a list of courses in anthropology that are offered at Columbia College. We can't scroll down, I should have set my screen larger. What this is showing you though is just not the single course. The different colors are giving you a clue that there's different versions of the course that are in the system. Columbia has requested the color encoding so that you as the user know what you're looking at. Blue means active. Okay, when you see a blue record, this is the active version of Anthropology 1. This is the active version of Anthropology 2, and so on, Anthropology 3. When there are other colors, here we have historical. Historical means that this is a prior version of Anthropology 3 as opposed to the active version of Anthropology 3. There are other pending statuses like pending, etc., discontinued, etc. To go into the course, to actually look at all the editable fields of the course, we're going to click on this pencil icon, and that's going to bring us into the main menu of the course, which is basically one of many screens that it takes to build a course. They're all of different sizes. The main menu is where you look at where the course number is, the course title, etc. And that's just a preview. You actually can't edit this field. When we go into the cover, over here, the course checklist gives you all the different facets of a course that you can modify and in many cases are required to have in place in order to successfully launch the course as a faculty member. So let's click on cover. We go into the cover and there's the department, there's the course number, and there's the course title. And this is the narrative description of the catalog, whether it's cross-listed in the curriculum, the approved disciplines, the repeatability, and whether it's a program applicable or standalone course. And down below there are some other values that you can see. I don't show you this so much to explain what each of these things are because they're all very important, but for you to get a sense of how the system interacts with the user. And then you can go into the units and hours, and you see here that this gives you a preview of the lecture hours for the course over the semester and the number of lab hours. In this case, it's 0 for a total of 54 contact hours. To edit this, you would have to click the unlock button. As the super admin of the system, you have the ability to go in and edit this. But what you need to know as a curriculum specialist is you are not allowed to. There are limited instances where you might have to go in and make a change, but in general, you work with the faculty co-chair and the faculty in the curriculum process to make sure that you are editing to their specifications. So I can save it, but to actually lock it up so that it's quote-unquote done, you click Finish. So we can click through all of these and you can look at the different screens. We can talk about all of those things, but this is just a preview of how CurricUNET works. One page where you will spend a lot of time is the codes and dates page, because this gives you information about what the status of the course, which drives the work that you do in DataTel and at the State Chancellor's Office. We have done a lot of work in the summer of 2016 to populate the coding of courses, top codes, transfer status. These are all elements that are required at the State Chancellor's Office. But here you can see the Curriculum Committee approval is here and the Board of Trustees approval is here. So this shows you when the Curriculum Committee approved this particular proposal, when the Board of Trustees approved it. Okay, so I'm going to click Finish, and I think that is enough of this video.